Hey, what's up, guys? It's Knife Yak here. Did you like that? Did you guys like that? Those of you who say I look like Scarce, did you like that? Did you like that? Did you? Well, fuck you then. So today I'm going to try and be doing a Chaplin tutorial. Which, you know, I'm going to be doing it on the index Chaplin, like that. But it's applicable to all Chaplins. You can do it on the thumb or whatnot. It's all Chaplins are really the same, except zero G gravity Chaplins. But those are more advanced anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it yet if you're just trying to learn basic Chaplins. The concept is very easy. In fact, when I was learning Chaplins, it was pretty easy for me to start just doing one. It's when I tried to do a sustaining Chaplin, really, that it started to trip me up. But that's mostly just practice. So, all in all, this video is probably going to be pretty short, in regards to the actual tutorial. Who knows, maybe I'll talk for 12 fucking minutes, but, you know, whatever. And, I know you guys want to see me do a tutorial with my bare bones or my Tachyon 3, but seriously, guys, the Alpha Beast is the god of Chaplins, so I'm just gonna, this is why I'm doing it with this, practically Chaplins itself. But here we go. So, I'm not going to teach you how to get into an index Chaplin. I'm not going to do all that shit. I'm just going to teach you what to do when you're in the position already, okay? So, this is for the index Chaplin, remember, but again, it's applicable to all Chaplins. So, if you were here, you can do it, whatnot. Just, you know. So, to practice it, I would suggest what you do to start out is that was a doggo borking. Here's my doggo. Joe, speak. Speak. Joe, speak. Speak. Fuck you then. So to practice, I would start out like this and just, while turning your hand, rotating your hand around like this, just try and just do that. Okay, just do this. Just try and keep it from falling off just by doing this. And even doing that, you'll start to get a feel for it and going faster. And as you start going faster and faster, you may be able to get it up into a Chaplin like this, which would be awesome if you could. That would be amazing. Bork. Yeah, it would be great if you managed to do that just by practicing like that. But if you can't, well, doing it this way is easier because you really just have to sustain a rotation with your hand. So you should be able to get it like that with that method. But doing it upwards like this is a bit harder because of that little bitch called gravity. You know, the bitch. The bane of all flippers' existence. Gravity. So if you start like this, you can probably get a good Chaplin in if you do that, but again, well, not again, but it's easier to get a Chaplin if you just go straight into it like that. But if you're here, what you want to do is just, you don't want to go straight up and over, because almost always the spine will end up biting and you'll end up like this. See, it just falls off. What you want to do is you want to go down some first. Like this. You want to go down and out so you can get that swing on the handle going before you start trying to go over, or else it'll end up like that. So you pull down and towards yourself. You know what you want to do when you're about at the bottom? So when you're at the bottom, the blade will be like this, because remember, you've got that swing started a bit. So you should be like that. Just doing that little swing itself should be able to jump it up and over your hand. The safe handle. Like that. So if you want to just practice that, that's a good way to get started on that. So then what you do when you're there is, to prevent it from falling and going over, you go upwards and forwards with your hand. Like this. So you've dropped it downwards and you're here. So then you go upwards and forwards to get it back over. So then you're here. So you've started like this, drop down and towards yourself, and remember, you're doing this quickly. It's kind of hard to do it in slow motion, really slowly without going off to the side with it. Like, you can do Chaplins really, really slowly as long as you swing your hand out wide enough at the top. But for vertical Chaplins, if you're not going fast enough, chances are it'll fall off your hand. Wipe it on my pants. Down and forwards. It's about sideways. Up, or down and towards yourself. Down and towards yourself, so it's about sideways. Then up and forwards, away from yourself, to get it over the top. And then the last leg of it is just coming back down. And so, when you come back down, all you do is just let your hand fall. There's no real pushing you need to do for it. The blade will just fall over. But to be in a sustainable Chaplin, so that's how you do one singular Chaplin. And if you want to catch it right there, you can just you can just catch it with your middle finger like that. When you come back around, just catch it in between your middle finger, and you can go into twirling or something. But to do multiple Chaplins, all you have to do is repeat that process. So instead of just letting your hand fall for the singular Chaplin, what you're going to do is when you get about here with letting your hand fall, you're just going to repeat that same thing. You're just going to bring it down and towards yourself abruptly, go up and over, and then just let it fall again. And then you just keep doing that. And if you practice, you should be able to do something like this. And if you keep practicing, you should be able to get it faster and tighter with your fingers. But, you know, it's perfectly normal to be doing very, very large circular motions for the Chaplin, but eventually you should be able to get it to about here. And I notice a lot when I'm doing Chaplins, if I feel the knife slipping, a lot of times I'll stick in my middle finger to like bring it back to correct it, and then just keep going. So if you can see, I'll go, yeah, like that. And then if I just want to keep it, I'll just stick it out and just catch it. But you know, that's the basic Chaplin tutorial for the index Chaplin. Shut the fuck up. For the index Chaplin. Yeah, and again, it's applicable to all Chaplins. So the thumb Chaplin you can do like that, except the thumb's a little harder. Well, maybe not for you guys, but for me, because my thumb is very curved. I have a large hitchhiker's thumb, so, and it's kind of oblong, so yeah. But for some of you, it may be easier. You can definitely do it with the middle finger Chaplin, which may be harder because some people aren't used to having only their middle finger out. And then in the index, or not index, ring finger Chaplin is the same way, because a lot of people aren't used to having only their ring finger sticking out. I can't even really do pinky chaps. It's too uncomfortable, really. I can't really do more than one before it falls off. Hopefully this won't be like that when I did behind the 8-ball, and I'm like, oh, I can only do 4 or 5, and then I do like 12 right in a row, just but I'll try and show you again my pinky. Hopefully, oh shit, damn it. Well, I lied again. Damn it. I'm sorry that I involuntarily lied to you, but you know, it's okay. Hey, you know, I told you this was going to be a short video, but now it's fucking 9 minutes long, so, you know, whatever. I lie all the time. I'm an untrustworthy person. Just don't ever listen to me, okay? Just don't. Just don't. Just don't, okay? But, you know, my video is getting chopped.